That's right. I'm watching Lost for the very first time. Oh boy. Oh boy, where do I begin? So if there's one show that a lot of my friends have recommended to me since the beginning of time, it's been Lost. But I've never actually watched it because I've been a bit intimidated because each season has like 80 episodes, and I also know that this has one of the most divisive and most talked about series finales ever. People seem to either love this show or hate this show, and the fact that my friends keep recommending it to me, it was hard for me to tell, like, do they actually think that I like the show or are they just trolling me? I decided I'm finally going to watch the show, but I'm also going to accomplish one of my favorite things in the universe, and that is being petty. Let me tell you a little bit about my friends. Yes, I know this is shocking. I do have real friends in real life. They're mostly Pisces, which is problematic. The thing about my friends is they're all into film just as much as I am. So we're always recommending stuff, whether it's books or movies and all sorts of things. And I'm always recommending this stuff. And I will admit, I'm not perfect. But I feel like I've been watching a lot of the stuff that they recommend for me. Like, I'm actually hitting some of the stuff that they recommend. I even watched an entire show, so they would stop recommending this show to me. I was like, y'all, I'm not going to watch Lost. I'm just not going to do it. Fine, if you watch Jet, I'll never bring up Lost again. And then they still kept bringing up Lost. I will recommend something, and they still haven't watched it. I'm still waiting for half these people to read Chaos Walking. I love to go on social media and talk about the stuff like while I'm watching it. So if you're not following me on things like Twitter or Instagram, you really should. I'm also on Letterboxd and TikTok and all sites. So I do love to talk about it. Telling myself to not talk about Lost because I know that they want to watch my reactions to it, but I know that they don't actually watch my YouTube videos. Man, I'm roasting my friends. Are they even friends? They are. I just love to come for them. Especially you, Whitney. You make it so easy. I'm going to watch Lost, and I'm going to come to the OG's Plays YouTube to talk about it. So I'm going to be talking about each season as I watch them, and then, yeah. But I need y'all to cut me some slack, okay? There's 80 episodes a season, so I'm not going to just be able to binge a season and immediately put out a review for the next season. This is going to take me some time. Alright, that's enough small talk. Let's get into the video. What is Lost? Lost was this massive TV undertaking that told the story of a plane crash and a bunch of survivors found themselves trapped on this island, and they literally are trying to find a way out. It comes from massive showrunner J.J. Abrams, and when it comes to J.J. Abrams and people's opinion on this show is like their prime example of why they either love J.J. Abrams or hate J.J. Abrams. And my friends say that I will love this show. They don't know how I'm going to feel about the finale. They said that it's a coin toss, but they know that I love this show. Having now seen season 1, I love this show. I do. I love the show. Do I think this needs to be like 20-some episodes? No. This thing could have been streamlined to a good 14, 15 episodes easily. A lot of it is a little bit filler, and some of these characters, they don't really quite know what to do, particularly Shannon. No disrespect to the actress. She's playing that, like, rich, stuck-up, pretty blonde. And she does a good job with it, but I feel like the writers didn't know what to do with her. And anytime we read her subplot, I was just like, y'all. And this is so boring. I loved so much about the show. I loved how cinematic it feels. It's shot fantastically. The score is amazing. That pilot episode, y'all, is just phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's just so good. I think a lot of the characters are really great. I love Kate. I love Jack, but I'm a massive John Locke guy. Just from season 1, I love John Locke. John Locke is such an awesome character. How he was crippled and then he started walking on the island. That's when you know something's up. When it comes to some of my favorite episodes, the Hurley flashback episode to how he got on the plane and all stuff was just fantastic. That pilot episode's fantastic. The episode where they're trying to save Shannon's brother, but also that, they've got a baby coming. That was super tense. So, the shoot does utilize some CGI, and it's not great. And I will give them a little bit of pass also because they don't use it like a lot. They use it sparingly, but when it does show up, that mist thing just, it does not look good. But that concept is really cool, and I'm looking forward to hopefully getting to know more about it. And I know some of you guys are probably going to laugh at this because, like, you're never going to know about what that is or what that is. The whole stuff with the hats was fantastic. The numbers. I love these numbers. Now I know why people are constantly repeating these numbers. Y'all, these numbers are awesome. And I love how they play on the fear of numbers, the curse of the numbers, and seeing these numbers show up and everything adds such great mystery to it. I wonder if we're going to figure out what's going on, especially with the transmission. Now, what do I know? Like, as last year, I did a big, massive watch of Game of Thrones for the first time, and I was going on to social media a lot, particularly Twitter, just showing my reactions to certain moments. And I actually knew a couple of spoilers, things that had happened. The Red Wedding, but I didn't know exactly who died in the Red Wedding. I knew that, like, certain characters died, but I just didn't know where in the show that they died. So what's great about this show is I actually don't know quite a whole lot. But at some point, they utter the classic phrase, "We have to go back." You know, some people make it off the island. I don't necessarily know who those some people are. I don't know, once they get there, they're trying to rescue the other, or what's going on with that. I don't know. So this first season of Lost is iconic. Overall, I think this first season of Lost is gripping, entertaining. It's everything you want in network television, and the mystery box of what is going on the island, what all these characters' motives. I loved how the show's been giving each episode like a character-based episode, so we really get to know what type of person that they were before they got there. Also, the new person they're becoming on the island. Are they becoming a hero or a villain? As a score, I would give the first season of Lost like a 4.5 out of 5. There you have it, guys. That was my little quick review for season 1 of Lost. Let me know in the comment section below, what did you think of this show? Am I making a good decision? Am I making a bad decision? And yeah. Don't go on social media and spoil that I'm watching this. I'm not doing no promotion, so I know this is only going to get like 5 views. But I'm being petty. I'll promote this stuff after I'm done with the show. So, okay. Until next time, you guys, I'm the Slash Reviewer, and you guys have just been slashed.